all have them. Do you recognize what yours are? Do you want to know how to find some? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll just talk to you. Man, I thought these guys had figured out by now that when I ask a question like that, I want multiple answers. So, how do you find a bias? One of the most powerful ways to find a bias is to walk into an uncomfortable situation. Not uncomfortable. Walk into a new situation that you've never walked into before. Not a dangerous one. I don't want you to go somewhere where you're going to get shot. What I want you to do is walk into a situation that you've never walked into before. And then pay attention to what's going on. What's the dialogue in my head? What emotions am I feeling? Is anxiety spiking? And then, what's the focus of that anxiety? What am I looking at that's causing the anxiety? What am I looking at that might be causing stress? Maybe fear is creeping in. What's causing that? Your brain always has a focus. You're just not conscious of it. The minute you become conscious of what the focus is that's causing the bodily reaction, you can change that reaction. We all have biases. You know what, last Thursday, I got to tell you this, and this is not part of the class, but it just breaks my heart what's going on in our country right now. There's a shooting in El Cajon just the other day. There was one in Charlotte earlier this week. Right, so last Thursday with my students, I took 15 minutes at the end of our class and asked them, what can we do as citizens of this great country to change the context of what's going on? And the first thing, really, is figure out your damn biases. I think that's really important. Do you have a bias against somebody because of the color of their skin, because of their sexual orientation, because of the religion that they profess, because of the accent that they have? If you do, you should really ask yourself, why? There's a lot of hate and stupidity in our country right now. I have no use for it. I think love should be the answer, and understanding and respect. Does it mean we have to agree with everything everybody does? No. But you will never, here's the thing, you can never have a conversation with somebody you disagree with if you can't find a playing field where there's respect and understanding first. Now, I'm not saying you understand why they did what they did or what their perspective is or agree with it. I'm just saying, if you can't build a level playing field where understanding is possible, you can't even have a conversation with them. And if you can't have a conversation with someone, that bias turns into a prejudice, and it turns into racism, sexism, whatever ism you want to talk about. How does that help us? Somebody said this recently, what is the Latin term for our country? I think it's something along the lines of the Latin for out of many we are one. There's actually something in the seal of the United States of America. Look on the $1 bill and see if you can find Pluribus something or other.
Pluribus Unum.
Out of many, we are one. When are we going to actually grow up and live that? When? The truth is, it's a decision made every moment of every day by every one of us.